Good morning, everyone. Monday morning, start of another week, another hot week, I think. Before I go out to see Alfie, I wanted to do this video as promised quite a while ago. I did say that I would give some links for meditations, which I will do. But I thought it might also be useful for me to give my own thoughts. Regardless of the age of our bodies, each of us have had different incarnations. I believe that. Therefore, our spirit, our essence, our soul is ageless. The body is merely a vehicle for that essence. When we think of things in that way, we realise what nonsense it is that we torture ourselves with thoughts of what may happen, what has happened, of sins we've committed, of things that we don't have that we would like, of the unfairness of life. Nothing happens by accident. I believe that divine intelligence, which God, our Creator, the universe, whatever you choose to call that divine intelligence, has put each of us here for a reason. And we're all connected in spirit. There is a structure to life. Even when things are difficult, when the going gets tough, there are lessons to learn. It's said that we're never given more than we can cope with. I'm not sure that that is true, because some people, you know, they don't cope with it. And what makes it more difficult to cope is when you feel that you're walking that road alone. However many people are around you, as I know, it doesn't really help. No one can help, except when you reach inside for that God spark inside you. Talk to that divine intelligence which will help you. You know, thoughts are very powerful things. And remember that saying, be careful what you think, be careful what you wish for. In a way, that's true. For example, sleepless nights. As a lot of you know, I have sleepless nights. Just, you know, the events of the day going through my head, but the difficult thing when you go to bed is to clear your mind of everything that's happened during the day, everything that has ever happened that might churn through your head to make you sleepless, so that you're actually drowning during those 8 hours in bed, you're drowning in all this misery, this liquid misery that will absolutely enfold you during the hours that you may be sleeping or should be sleeping. So when people ask me about meditation, I think that possibly one of the most positive things that you can do last thing at night is the mantra I said in a previous video: I am that, but not I am detailing any negative aspects, but detailing what is positive about you. Let go of the past, learn from it, apologise sincerely for mistakes, let go of it. Trust in a power that's higher than yourself. I know that 4 years ago, when I was very poorly, that was brought about by stress. I was at Alfie's bedside in hospital for between 12 and 18 hours every day for 3 months. I eventually had a nervous breakdown. But prior to that, I had months where I was in persistent and constant agonising pain. The doctors fobbed it off as back pain. I knew it was something different. Turned out to be an ulcer, and an ulcer which perforated. And as a consequence, I was given a 15 to 20% chance of survival. My weight went down to about 5.5 stone, 77 pounds. I endured 8-hour surgery and was told that if I did survive, I'd probably need a colostomy bag if I survived. As it happened, thankfully, I came through it with flying colours. I wasn't expected to. And in retrospect now, I think one of the reasons, or two of the reasons I survived. One reason, Alfie, I knew I had to be there. I had to continue advocating for him. Second reason, my children, my grandchildren. And so those thoughts that were in my mind superseded any physical prediction that I was going to die. I'm still here. Mind over matter. So I'd say the last thing at night, meditation. I am that. The positive things. You know, at the end of your life, you don't want to be looking back and thinking you wasted it, that you didn't fulfill your potential, that you didn't find the route you ought to be following. I found my route. I found my route in helping people I've found my calling in helping people, in doing things that I don't need to tell anybody that I do, in giving away things that I don't have to tell anyone that I give away, in getting rid of stuff that I have too much of. And I think all of us would benefit from doing similar. Give without wanting anything back, without proclaiming it, unless of course proclaiming it is going to encourage others to give also. Forgive if you can, as far as possible, those who have hurt you. Certainly don't allow your mind to marinate in hatred, because what you think, you become. When you're hateful, that's what you become inside, in that part of you that's your essence, that divine part of you that should only be for love. We've all been guilty of a lot of things in our lives. But there comes a time when you have to stop punishing yourself, when you have to stop punishing others. There comes a time when you have to meditate and think to yourself, where is my life going? What do I want from this life? What can I give? What can I offer? And I think in so doing you might find yourself the meaning, and maybe next time round you'll incarnate into an even more enlightened being. I like to think so. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to post some links. I haven't sorted them out yet, but I know what I'm going to be posting, and I'll be back later. God bless everybody.